Yo, yo, yo. All right, everybody. Welcome in to another episode podcast. Talk about our favorite team, the Arizona Cardinals. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday afternoon. All right, let's get started here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to talk about the Arizona Cardinals, our favorite team. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're watching on X, if you're watching on YouTube, absolutely appreciate you for clicking on the video. Do me a huge favor, smack up the like button on your way in, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to do a recap later on today for day 2 of free agency. Usually that's how I like to do things, right? Obviously put some videos out whenever there is any moves to be made, and then recap it at the end of the day. Now, couple different things that are obviously preventing me from recapping it at the end of the day. We are going to go live on the NFC West Roundtable later on the NFC West Roundtable YouTube channel. That is coming back up for this week only. Super excited to be chopping it up with the rest of the boys here on the NFC West Roundtable. And on top of that, there's not been any moves for the Arizona Cardinals to recap. So I thought, why the heck not? Why don't we just make a video right now? Midday, where we're all here. Let's chop it up together here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited about obviously talking about this topic because this topic has kind of been swirling around the internet right now. And with the moves that the Cardinals have made today, I've seen a lot of the same comment. And a lot of the same comments are the Arizona Cardinals getting outbid, or is there no players that want to come to play for the Arizona Cardinals? Now, I know that the grades out there are going to be a big concern for a lot of Arizona Cardinal fans. And, you know, the stigma out there is that there seems to be some sort of issue when it comes down to those grades. But we ended up signing Josh Sweat, right? So that is a big move. But if you take away Josh Sweat, ladies and gentlemen, this free agency class so far has not amounted to the hype that we all thought we were going to have heading into the 2025 season. With the Cardinals having the amount of cap space that we had as of right now, Monty Ossenfort, the big question right now is, did Monty Ossenfort cook? Right now, yes, you're going to have a portion of Cardinal fans coming out saying, you guys need to be patient. I've already heard that multiple times. The Cardinals need to, the fan base needs to be patient. Be patient. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that free agency is a free-for-all, right? You got to go after the guys that are starters. You got to go after the guys that are big, impactful players. You could only be patient so long, because if you're patient, then a lot of the guys that are getting paid, you probably want on this roster. So for the people out there that feel like the Arizona Cardinals fan base needs to be patient, I'm so curious to figure out who you want to be patient for, because a lot of guys are currently getting plucked away from the Arizona Cardinals at the opportunity to potentially bring them in. And, you know, nothing's really been changed at this very moment, right? Now, if we take a look at the big positional needs for the Arizona Cardinals, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest needs for the Arizona Cardinals hasn't changed. It hasn't changed one bit. A lot of the same issues that we had going into 2024 are exactly the same issues heading into 2025. Defensive line, guard/tackle. And I'm putting the tackle on there because obviously Jonah Williams. I understand that the Arizona Cardinals are very high on Jonah Williams, and most likely he will be coming back. I'm cool with it, but if you're looking for a long-term solution, Jonah Williams won't be a long-term solution for the Cardinals, right? I understand that the Cardinals were also in on a guard, Will Fries, that probably most likely got outbid again, or maybe Will Fries just decided to go to a different organization, one that has better grades than the Cardinals. I don't know. Wide receiver 3 or wide receiver 2, whatever your thoughts are. That's a big position for the Cardinals as well. And then QB2, I want to go ahead and sneak in there as well, because the big position needs almost kind of feel like Monty Ossenfort after he signed Josh Sweat. It almost kind of feels like he thought the job's done. The job ain't done, ladies and gentlemen. The job ain't done one bit at all. We still have a plethora of different holes on this roster right now, and we are treating free agency like this isn't a boom or bust type of season. We're treating free agency like this isn't a all in, Kyler Murray, this is your final chance, Kyler Murray. We're not treating this like this. And that's kind of frustrating as an Arizona Cardinal fan. I'm being absolutely honest here, right? And you should be frustrated too, Kyler Murray fans. You should be absolutely frustrated, Kyler Murray fans that don't want Kyler Murray to go anywhere. Because if this is the team that the Cardinals are putting in right now I get it. We're still in day 2, right? We're halfway through the tampering period of day 2 for the NFL. I understand that. I get that, right? I understand there's multiple different days outside this, but the guys that are big, impactful players, they're getting plucked day by day, minute by minute, week by week, second by second, hour by hour. They're going away. They're going away. So you're going to be left with crumbs. You're going to be left with guys that are probably rotational pieces like we got last year. Now, I'm excited about Akeem. I want to see what he does. I got no ill on anybody that we signed in here, but that should not be the job done. Look at the positional needs that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Defensive line, edge, as well as interior defensive lineman as well, guard, as well as tackle as well, wide receiver 3, quarterback 2. Come on now. We need help. We need to treat this year like Kyler Murray. This is a boomer bust for you. That's what we need to treat this season. And so far, what we're seeing right now, I'm not seeing that from this front office. I'm really not. Now, I'm not going to come out here and say, oh, we got to get rid of Monty Ossenfort. No, obviously he's got a specific design and how he wants to build his roster, right? But you need to be a little bit more aggressive. You got to be a little bit more aggressive than what we're currently doing right now, ladies and gentlemen, because right now, the only thing I can say is, where's that? I don't think it played it. Let's play it again for the people in the back.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to put that out there. I'm not saying Monty Ossenfort is not that guy. Of course I'm not. I love Monty Ossenfort, but I still need him to be a little bit more aggressive in what's currently going on. Why do we feel like Monty Ossenfort in the chat, my guy Classy, saying Monty cooked the hamburger helper? That's what it feels like. Why are we stopping? Why are we continuing to not push forward with what we have all these big needs going on here for the Cardinals? So here's my question to you guys, chat. Here's my question. Do you feel like the Arizona Cardinals are getting outbid by other teams out there? Or do you truly think that nobody wants to play for the Cardinals? Real question. Real question. Do you think that we're getting outbid? Because believe it or not, the Cardinals were going after somebody earlier today, right? We talked about this a little earlier in the beginning stream, in the morning stream that we talked about this, right? That the Cardinals, at least per Albert Breer, we were trying to go after offensive guard Will Fries, right? We were trying to. So I can't knock Monty for trying. I appreciate it, right? This was a big time signing, or at least a breaking news type of signing for the Arizona Cardinals if we were to get him, right? I think he amounted to like $17 million a year. That's not cheap. That's a pretty good signing, but it seems like the Cardinals got outbid again. Or is it an outbid issue, or are we dealing with a world where the Vikings just seem like a better organization, right? What is it, right? That's the big question out there. Because not just this, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the only thing that I want to talk about here. In the morning stream, we all heard that the Arizona Cardinals, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that back. In the morning stream, we talked about Leonard Floyd being released by the 49ers. The 49ers are falling down. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen here, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing a slew of a lot of different moves being done by the 49ers, and it's a beautiful thing to watch as an Arizona Cardinal fan. I ain't going to lie to you, right? But earlier this morning, Leonard Floyd got released by the 49ers. They weren't able to find a trade partner. I saw a couple different reports, I believe, from Ian Rappaport saying that there was some teams interested in trading for him, but at the end of the day, nothing came about, right? So they ended up releasing Leonard Floyd, and guess what? Within hours of this happening, ladies and gentlemen, within hours of this happening, you got the Falcons are signing Leonard Floyd to a 1-year, $10 million deal. 1-year, $10 million deal. Now, whether you are on the boat of I wanted Leonard Floyd or you didn't want Leonard Floyd, whatever side you're on, does this not give you a little pause to say, what is going on? Like, are we actually realizing that this is day 2? Like, the best thing that we got going for us right now is Zay Jones. Like, and this is not a knock on Zay Jones. I wish nothing but the best for him, and I want him to be the best wide receiver potentially can be, right? I really do. But this ain't going to cut it. The moves that have done so far is not going to cut it for the Arizona Cardinals. I'm actually pretty upset. I'm pretty darn upset that we're not treating this year like a boom or bust. I love the Josh Sweat trade. Don't get me wrong. I love the Josh Sweat trade. Not trade, I'm sorry. Acquisition. I love the Josh Sweat acquisition. I think it's a very good acquisition. But do we just stop there? Do we stop there? We still need help. Our biggest signings last year was Bilal Nichols and Justin Jones on the defensive side of the ball. Those are our biggest signings. Justin Jones and Bilal Nichols. And then Jonah Williams on the offensive side of the ball. On the offensive side. Okay, well, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Nick L in the chat says Floyd wanted to go home. Yeah, that could be a real realistic thing. And I know I've seen that here on the thing as well, where he wanted to go home. But I mean, do you want to go home because this is probably your best offer, or you just wanted to go home regardless, right? That's the question. A lot of questions to be answered. The Cardinals shouldn't be done at all. We are treating this like not a boom. We got to make some moves. We got to make some moves. And we overpaid them. And you're talking about Bilal Nichols and Justin Jones and potentially Jonah Williams. Yeah. I believe in Monty. Cool. I do too. Tell him to wake up. Tell him to wake up. We do have plenty of, we got a lot of money left. We still got a lot of money left. So for the people out there, so like let's say for example, the people out there that want to be patient, right? Okay, patience is a virtue, right? Let me know who are you want to be patient for? Who's going to be available when the moment that the Cardinals are going to be like, okay, now I'm ready to make a sign. Who? Let me know in the comments. Who's going to be available when the patience is ready to go and make a signing? Who? Aziz? I mean, I'm cool with Aziz. If the Cardinals wait a few days and we get Aziz, I'm cool with it. But is it going to happen? That's the question. That's the question out there. Is it going to happen? I want to trust in the idea that we're still going to be aggressive. And like I said, the moment I heard this morning, I was pretty excited. I was like, yeah, let's go, right? We're willing to spend money on a guard that was seen to be probably one of the best guards in this free agent class right now, right? I was excited when I saw this news. I really was. But we weren't in on Floyd, Hargrave, just Jonathan Allen. Now, Jonathan Allen went for a crazy amount of money. I'm not touching Jonathan Allen's money at all. That was like a 3-year deal, multiple years. So I'll give you that. Jonathan Allen, okay, that was too expensive. But we're not in on any other defensive linemen that, are veterans that you can bring in on a 1-year deal. We need to bring in talent. And going back to the graphic, we still got these big needs. We still got this big needs right now. Josh Sweat does check a box for us, and that's edge 1, right? Check. Edge 1, we got it, right? Who's opposite of him? It's going to be rotational. Zaven, BJ, hopefully he can stay healthy through the season. Fingers crossed, right? Other people that we have on the, Baron Browning, right? Rotational, is that what we're going to do? I mean, we could still very well get a draft somebody. I do like Mike Green and I do like James Pierce Jr. I ain't gonna lie. If we do get them, I feel like that would be amazing. But why do I feel like we're stopping in? Why do I feel like we're stopping in here? Now, I did hear a few different things that people were saying, oh, we wanted to get both Milton and Josh Sweat. It seems like there was a very clear line that the Arizona Cardinals didn't want to cross. The Cardinals did not want to get crossed paying $26 million a year. Guess what? The Patriots did it. The Patriots were like, okay, no worries, I got you. Now, yes, the Patriots did have about $50 million more than the Arizona Cardinals did, and probably $40 million more than any other team heading into this year's offseason. So they had the ability to do something like that, right? But if you're looking for some big splash moves, that would have been the good combo to bring in. That would have been a great combo to bring in. Milton and Sweat, obviously, we know that didn't happen. So now we're sitting here. Are we getting outbid by other teams? Or does people not want to play here? That's a big question. Josh Sweat has come. Thank God Josh Sweat has agreed to terms with the Arizona Cardinals, because anybody else after Josh Sweat, I mean, I'm excited to see what Akeem can do, but I don't know if I really have such high expectations for him. Xavier Worthy, yeesh. Henry Ruck, yeesh. Both guys that are both hurt. No, thank you. Adrian in the chat says, I thought we could have signed Mekhi Becton by now. I thought we were going to make a move outside our organization by now. I'm going to be real. I thought we were going to make a move outside our organization right now, and we still haven't. We still haven't. Estimated, right? Over the cap still doesn't have all the contracts right now, right? I think over the cap just got. They don't have Josh Sweat either. They got Gaither, and then they also got Evan Brown. But we don't have Beachum, so it's hard to really kind of get a gauge on where the Cardinals are at right now. But I'm pretty sure the Cardinals have more than a lot of the teams right now, even with the Josh Sweat trade. Why do I keep saying trade? I'm sorry. Josh Sweat acquisition. I apologize. I keep saying trade for some darn reason. So today, what the Cardinals got was Zay Jones back on a 1-year, $4.4 million contract. Like I said, not hating on it. Cool. Let's see what we can do. I still would love the Cardinals to draft a wide receiver. But why does it feel like we just cannot do different things at once? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Our next GM needs to have hair. That's a requirement. That's a requirement from here on out. That's a requirement. You need to have hair. No one wants to play with, if you don't know my guy, Danderson, this is Kyler to him. It's Kylie to him. Kyler is what he's saying. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I know there's a lot of things that are in place for, obviously, this Arizona Cardinals fan base. Like, we're expecting playoffs or bust, right? Am I the only one that's expecting playoffs or bust? Like, let me know in the chat. Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Is anybody else expecting playoffs or bust? Or am I the only crazy one? Am I the only crazy one here? I'm expecting playoffs or bust this year. This is a big year for Kyler Murray. We can't have the same questions that we did going to year 7 that we're going to year 8. We can't. Why do I feel like this Arizona Cardinals organization is treating this not like a year 3 of this regime? Why? Now, we can only use the excuse of Steve Keim for so long, guys. I don't want to see a Steve Keim thing here at all. I don't want to see that. I don't want to even see Steve Keim's name on this chat. You can only use that excuse for so long. There's been plenty of teams that had dead money up the yin-yang or bad moves that were done by prior regimes, and they fixed it in 2 years, right? Now, we're given the opportunity because this is going into year 3. Let's hope that Monty Ossenfort can get that done, right? Let's hope that Jonathan Gannon can get this done. This is not a Jonathan Gannon problem. No, this is a front office problem. This is a Michael Bidwell problem. This has nothing to do with Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon is given the players that he's given, and from the front office, Monty Ossenfort and Michael Bidwell that's signing up the checks. Who thinks that this is a playoff or bust season? Let me know in the chat. Got a yes. Yes. Playoffs. Yes. Anybody else in the chat? Anybody else think that this is not playoff or bust? You're year 3. How much more can you rebuild? How much? I ended up hearing something on, I believe it was on the radio. And I know a lot of people don't listen to the radio anymore, but I ended up hearing something, obviously talking about Josh Sweat. There was a Philadelphia Eagle, I'm not sure if it's an insider, but I heard a small clip, and he still said that the Cardinals are rebuild. You guys might be in rebuild. This is year 3. What are you talking about? We're in rebuild. This is year 3. This ain't rebuild. This is playoffs or bust. This is Kyler Murray needs to fight for his job. That's what this year is. This isn't, we got to save $20 million because we're going to roll it over next year. No, that's not what this next year is. And if it is to you, then we differ. Then we differ from our opinions. Because no, that's not the way that this Arizona Cardinals organization should be treating this season going into 2025. No. We got my guy BBH up here. He's got a big comment. I see you, BBH. Appreciate you. He says, why does it feel like this year we are more focused on bringing guys than bringing people in? At least the last 2 years, we brought new guys in to help fill holes. This was my problem on why I did not want the Arizona Cardinals to use the excuse that we're bringing in our guys this week. We could have done this last week, right? And that's why I was playing that clip, yesterday, from the clip from Adam Sandler's The Wedding Singer, right? All right, well, this is information you could have told me yesterday, right? We could have done these moves last week. Why are we waiting till free agency frenzy for? And I understand there's teams that are bringing their own guys back. Okay, I will give you that. The Cardinals aren't the only teams that are bringing their own guys back in free agency frenzy the start of Monday, the moment that the tampering period opens. I'll give you that. And I'm not saying that's the case, but the Cardinals are a different organization, right? This is an organization that's funded and has the stigma of being a very, very cheapskate organization because of the Bidwells, right? Because of the Bidwells, they got that mantra, they got that stigma on them that they're not going to spend money if they don't have to. Michael Bidwell will buy himself a new jet. Michael Bidwell will go ahead and put casitas in his in the stadium of State Farm to get a little more extra chump change, right, for him. Extra few $1 million in his pocket. So spare me the, other teams, sign their guys on Monday and Tuesday too. That's not what we're talking about. This organization runs a completely different way. And if you don't know that now, then you're probably going to know that in 10 years if you're still rooting for this organization. We should have taken care of this business last week. So now when we're looking at the graphics of what the Cardinals have done starting Sunday, it doesn't make it seem like, oh man, Brownie, we did this, and this. No, that really shouldn't count. The Cardinals have made two moves. Two moves the Cardinals have made. Two. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Two guys that we brought in that were not on this roster in 2024. Two. Josh Sweat, which I love. Get me more of those contracts. Josh Sweat. And Akeem. Those are the guys that the Arizona Cardinals brought in. And like I said, I don't know Akeem very much. I really hope the success for him. I hope that he can truly be that guy for the Arizona Cardinals. Truly. I hope he could be that guy for the Arizona Cardinals because it looks like he might be the inside dude for us. He might be. Right? And then on top of that, Josh Sweat. But that's the only things that we've done so far. We were the fourth, the third, and the fifth. Multiple different changes we've seen from the Arizona Cardinals, right? Depending on the day, we're swapping back and forth and doing all this stuff, but we never fell out of the top 6, the most amount of cap space the Arizona Cardinals heading into 2025. So the Josh Sweat, I love it. But why do I feel like this Arizona Cardinals organization is taking a victory lap? Why? Why do I feel like this Arizona Cardinals organization is taking a victory lap? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I really don't. So, outbid, right? Is that what it is? Are the Cardinals getting outbid? I mean, maybe. I don't know. BBH in the chat says, that's it. I'm going to go be a new defensive tackle since Monty. Yeah. Who's still available? I mean, there's still people available. So let's not get it twisted, right? There's still people available. There really is. Aziz is still available. And are the Cardinals going to go after Aziz? Probably not, right? They're probably not. But there's still people available. We just got to go after the guy. We just got to go after and get the guy, man. Oh, Gary in the chest. As long as the Bidwells own us, we won't win a Super Bowl. Need Chandler Jones. There you go. Chandler Jones rocking jersey here in the back. We need Chandler Jones. There you go. Yeah, good clarification. Good clarification. Yeah, man. It's a little concerning. It's a little concerning. I'm really hoping that later on today or tomorrow, I'll take tomorrow too, that we see one of those infamous Mac Wilson Sr. posts, right? Those infamous Mac Wilson Sr. posts. I'm hoping, man. I'm truly, truly hoping. Because we need help. We need help. Graphic. Here we go. Big position needs. Doesn't change. It hasn't changed. It's the same thing. Edge opposite Josh Sweat is still there. They're rotational guys. Okay, cool. That's fine. I would feel a lot more confident if we get, let's say, for example, a Mikael Williams, if we get a James Pierce Jr., if we get who's the other guy? Mike Green, right? I would feel a lot more happy with that core if we had somebody else. But let's not get it twisted here. We still need help. We still need a lot of help. Wide receiver 3, QB2, guard, tackle for the longevity. I know right now it seems like they're okay with the right tackle with Jonah. Seems like they're okay with it. Cool. But what's the longevity answer? Because I think he's only signed up to 2025, if I'm not mistaken. And then defensive line, all throughout the defensive line. Can BJ still stay healthy? Let's hope, fingers crossed. Darius Robinson, can he stay healthy? I mean, let's hope, fingers crossed. Do we have a kicker? We do. We do. Actually, that's a good question. Matt Prater on the depth chart, he's still listed as questionable, but I do believe in my hearts of hearts that I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to be rolling with Chad Ryland. If they don't roll with Chad Ryland, then probably Matt Prater. Matt Prater's getting up there in age, man. What is he like? He's going to be 41 at the start of the season. I don't think I heard anything about Matt. Is Matt Prater retired? Is anybody hear anything about Matt Prater? Did he retire? He didn't, right? No, he didn't retire. Did he? No, he didn't. No. So, yeah, I mean, Matt Prater or Chad Ryland. I like what Chad Ryland did. Missed a couple kicks here and there, but for the most part, I think he's going to be the guy. I like Chad too. So, going back to the question, man. Are we getting outbid, or do people just not want to play for the Arizona Cardinals? It's a hard reality, man. It's a hard reality to kind of swallow because, like I said, I woke up this morning and I saw this, and I was like, yes, let's go. Let's go. Because it gives me a little hope that the Cardinals are obviously trying to spend and try to bring in the talent that they need to win games. I was excited when I heard this. But then when you see the Vikings make moves, getting Hargrave, getting Jonathan Allen, and then you see what's his face? Leonard Floyd. Getting plucked off. And I know he probably wanted to play for his home team, right? But this is kind of the stuff I would love to see from Monty Osfor. Somebody gets cut, make a move. There's an option. Maybe Wednesday. Maybe you'll see Cooper Kupp getting cut. I'm in on Cooper Kupp if he gets cut. I ain't trading for Cooper Kupp. I am not trading for Cooper Kupp at all. Heck no. His contract is crazy, crazy. Asante Samuel would be great. I agree. I don't know. Cornerback, I don't know if the Cardinals would even do anything. No, let me run it back. I don't think the Cardinals even need to go after a cornerback, if I'm going to be real. Some people feel like they do. I'm okay with letting the guys that we have develop. Truly. Seems like there's some breaking news. Not Cardinals, obviously. But the Chiefs safety, Justin Reed, reached an agreement today with the Saints. The Saints have a 3-year, $31.5 million, $22.2 million fully guaranteed over for Justin Reed. Former Chief now finding his way on over to the Saints. The Saints have been spending a lot too. Oh, here we go. Breaking news. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Cardinals related breaking news. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Breaking news. Let's go. Run the bell. You complain, you ask, and you shall deliver, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news in the world of the Arizona Cardinals. It seems like we got some news from Jeremy Fowler. This ain't a drill. Yo, Jacoby Brissett plans to sign with the Cardinals. Woo-wee! You complain enough, things will happen. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're cooking with some fire. Here we go. QB2 for the Arizona Cardinals. Jeremy Fowler coming out saying Jacoby Brissett plans to sign with the Cardinals. Let's go. Hallelujah. Yeah, Monty. Yeah.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Yeah. Let's go. Here we go. Jacoby Brissett, take a step down. Come on down, young man. Not young man, but it's okay. Come on down, Jacoby Brissett. Jeremy Fowler coming out here with probably the tweet of the day saying that Jacoby Brissett is signing with the Arizona Cardinals as QB2. 53 career starts, 11 with the Cardinals OC Drew Petzing as his quarterback coach in Cleveland. Yeesh. What are your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? I'm telling you, man. The power of podcast, man. The power of podcast. I'm curious to figure out what this contract looks like. But we all wanted a backup QB, didn't we? I think Jacoby Brissett was actually on my list, too, if I'm mistaken. QB2 list, I believe he was on my list. I still would rather have taken the Arizona Cardinals. I would use the draft pick if I'm going to be real. But, hey, I'm not mad at it. It's a good signing. That's a good signing. Here we go. I'm curious to figure out the contract. I'm curious to figure out the contract here for Jacoby Brissett. Hey, I'm cool with this. I don't know, some big hole to trust rookies. True. But the thought and process and the way that it's going in my head, I'm not starting that rookie this year, right? It's the Kyler Murray show. That's what the main thing is. It's the Kyler Murray show. So I'm not putting the weight in the world of the rookie. I'm just telling him to develop. But the plan maybe has altered. Plan has altered here. Jacoby Brissett is bigger, agile, quick, And if Kyler Murray goes down, he can play. That's the most important thing that we're not talking about, right? That's the most important thing that we're not talking about here. He can win you games. He could win you games. He could. Jacoby Brissett can win you games. Hey, I ain't mad at this one. I ain't mad at this one bit. I'll take it. All right, let's keep it with the chat here. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. A guy that's had multiple starts. Obviously not a forever answer, right? I don't think anybody's going to come out here and say, oh, yeah, this is the QB of the future. I mean, I guess some people might say this is QB of the future. Already looking at Twitter. Slash. Right now, we still don't know what the contract is. If anybody sees the contract, please let me know. But Jacoby Brissett is now following over to the Arizona Cardinals per Jeremy Fowler. Let me see if there's anything updated about his contract. Nope. Not seeing anything here with the contract right now. Just that it's breaking news. All right, what are your thoughts, chat? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, chat? I'm personally not mad at it. Every single year, the Cardinals have brought a quarterback in. It's safe to say now. Every single year, the Arizona Cardinals have brought in a quarterback. Year one, Josh Dobbs. Obviously, we needed to bring somebody in to help out because Kyler Murray wasn't going to play the first half of the season. Year two, and yes, I know, Desmond Ridder wasn't good, right? So I'm sorry. No. Keep it back. Year one, Dobbs and Tune. Year two, Desmond Ridder. And now, Jacoby Brissett. Now, all I'm waiting for right now is the contract. That's all I'm waiting for right now. I'm waiting for the contract to see what it is. So, can he win you games? Yes, he can. Are people not happy in the chat? Of course. But I'm just waiting for some freaking moves. That's what I'm waiting for more than anything. Jacoby Brissett coming in, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. One second here. Sorry, I'm getting the graphic ready right now. I'm sorry about not paying attention. I will be back here. Let me just finish this tweet, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Okay. That's good to go. Do a real quick refresh, and Cardinals brought another quarterback. All right. So now let's pay attention to the chat. Now let's pay attention to the chat. I apologize, guys. All right. People are saying this is competition for Kyler Murray is crazy, bro. I'm still okay with drafting a QB personally. I'm still cool with drafting a QB personally. But yeah. Good signing. Yeah, I'm cool with the signing. Let's see here. I like this move too. Definitely better than Josh Dobbs. And don't disrespect the legend Josh Dobbs. Just kidding. He'll give Kyler competition. Well, Jacoby Brissett can win games, right? Jacoby Brissett can win games. He's not going to give you longevity. He can win you games, though. 110%, he can win you games. So, yeah, this is a good move, man. This is a good move. Was it 1 year, 10 mil? Is that what we're talking about? Is it 1 year, 10 mil? I'm not seeing it anywhere. That's 1 mil. Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter coming out saying this amount. I'm not seeing anything. I know you guys said 1 year, 10 mil. I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, I don't see anything about the contract either. Cool. We'll wait. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. We'll wait. Should have gone after Huntley. He's gonna back up Kyler Murray. Oh, for sure. For sure. Absolutely back up. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. QB2. QB2. No doubt in my mind. Very, very underrated position that the Arizona Cardinals needed to bring up. And a lot of people weren't talking about it until, of course, when things got a little too bad, right? When things got a little too hairy, then people started talking about it. But no, this is good, man. This is good. This is good. I'm excited about this one. Let's go. A serviceable backup quarterback. A serviceable backup quarterback that can win you games in case Kyler Murray needs to miss a game or two. We were thankfully, the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray, thankfully Kyler Murray was able to stay healthy last year. Thankfully. I love this move. Let's go. I love it. Is 10 million not a lot for a backup? I mean, it depends on market, right? It depends on the market. I don't know if it's 1 year, 10 mil. I don't know where everybody's coming out with this 1 year, 10 mil. But there's multiple people saying that, so it must be coming from somewhere. But I don't know where it's coming from. But I mean, market is market at this moment, right? I'm constantly refreshing the Jeremy Fowler page where we originally saw this, but I don't see anything. I don't see how much is it. So I'm going to wait to see when we find out the contract, and then we'll kind of go from there. Yeah. Brissett just needs to fall forward 3 to 6 feet, depending on the push length. No more tune push, huh? No more tune push. The Jacob. Nah, that doesn't sound cool. Never. I'll stop. Hey, new QB. No, new QB. Let's go. New QB. Let's go. Do you think we try to draft the guy behind Brissett, develop? I hope so. Same thing that I felt about Zay Jones. And we started off this stream with me saying, why are we stopping making moves? We started off this stream saying things like, why are we stop making moves? The power of podcast. The power of podcast. You put it out in the ether. You put it out in the universe. Good things reward you. Good things reward you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm good with it, man. I'm good with it. Is Brissett too old for Tush? No. All right. Don't disrespect the legend. Don't disrespect him already, man. He's already a legend in the eyes of the Arizona Cardinal fans. Let's go, Brissett. Let's go, Brissett. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Another QB. Ever since Monty has come in here, he's gotten a quarterback every single year. Every single year he's gotten a quarterback. Drafted one in year 1. Got Josh Dobbs when Kyler Murray couldn't start. Year 2, got Desmond Ridder. Obviously, that didn't work out. Year 3, now we're sitting here. Jacoby Brissett. King Jacoby. Come here. Let's go. We got Jacoby. I'm down with it. I'm good with it, man. Still trying to find out here what the contract is. Still not seeing it, but hopefully if we give it a little bit, maybe we'll see something. Maybe Ian Rappaport can come out with something, or Adam Schefter can come out with something. Because as of right now, obviously, Jeremy Fowler works for ESPN, so this is not something that's just like, oh, here we go. The Cardinal, so the NFL page, Tom Pelissero, here we go. Tom Pelissero is now saying the Cardinals, but there's still no, he might be saying it like on TV. I don't see a tweet from Tom Pelissero. Let's go. We're cooking now. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and close up this stream right here. Work on a real quick video, and then we're going to be able to rock and roll. I love this pick, though. Real quick, I love this pick. Let's see here. Do me a huge favor. We got a lot of people here in the chat. Smack up the like button on your way out. We're going to be closing up shop right here. We need to make a real quick video about this, potentially a short, but I love this pickup nonetheless. Smack the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Do it for Jacoby Brissett, the legend of the Arizona Cardinals. Smack it up. Yeah, no, he's not as expensive as Danny Dimes for sure. I'm still waiting for the contract. It's most likely going to be coming out here pretty soon. We'll take it. We're cooking with fire now, ladies and gentlemen. We're cooking with fire now. We have a guy in the chat says Monty's watching this stream. No, I doubt he's watching the stream. But one thing that I will say is the power of having everybody together, the power of podcast, the power of obviously one voice helps out drastically. Do me a huge favor, smack up the like button on your way out, ladies and gentlemen. Jacoby Brissett video coming out soon. The legend is coming soon. All right, y'all. See you guys in a little bit. Have a great rest of your day as always. Let's go, Cardinals.